know what? I didn't expect that from you, Jorge, but that was excellent. That was a good ass intro. Welcome everybody to the Party Nerds podcast. As you can see, Pharaoh Monch is now doing the soundtrack to the show. Don't sue us. All right, so as you can see, I got myself, James Grandmaster Facts Boys. I have Ralphie, Haas, Jorge, the evil producer on the show. We are here to talk about the OG monster of all time. And I'm not talking about Dracula or anything like that. I'm talking about Godzilla. And as you can see, you're gonna kill me today. I can see exactly where this motherfucker. I can see where this shit gonna go. So we wanted to talk about Godzilla and the monster mythology and how the fuck has this? I mean, now note the question for the day is how the hell has this giant lizard has it lasted 7 decades? Because you have to understand the origins of the character and realize exactly how this was pretty much made. The debut of this character happened in 1954. So this is your grandfather's favorite fucking character. And it just so happened that it's evolved over the years. Now, note, there's been 33 Japanese movies since that time. And there has only been 5 American ones. And it just seems like over here on the States, we finally hit the bandwagon.
Who owns Godzilla anyway?
Toho Studios.
Still to this day,
they own the property.
So
now, Legendary Studios is the one doing the adaptations for Godzilla right here in the States. And of course, they've been doing the aptly named Monsterverse and putting in these type of, I guess, these congruent stories where they're kind of aligning it with King Kong. So if we do King Kong Skull Island and we do Godzilla Legacy of Monsters at the same exact time. Albert, what's up, brother? So when we do those at the same time, we can merge and pretty much have us if people want to call it that, a pseudo Avengers Endgame type storyline, which we will have with the trailer that came out, Godzilla vs. Kong, New Empire, with a brand new foe. It seems that now it's a team up. Before they was beefing, Godzilla put his fucking foot in his chest and told him, "Bitch, don't you get up."
Damn. So it's only a matter of time when the Fast and the Furious crew are briefed to face us.
And I'm there for it. I'm there for it. We are there for it.
No. See?
Ralphie.
That's right.
Imagine the family with Godzilla and Kong.
Right?
What?
The Predator makes a cameo appearance in the
my God.
In the post scene.
Somehow I knew that this fucking show was going to go off the rails at some point in time. It just so happens that the wheel fell off early and the brakes don't work. All right.
It's going to be a boosted charger flying out the mouth of Godzilla. What? They're like, Dom, how can you trust the monster? You always trust family. Yes, we're here for it.
I better not ever.
You will.
No, I better not ever
We're gonna manifest.
So Andre, I better not ever see Vin Diesel in any Godzilla flick. I swear to God, don't you dare do that shit to me.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But to get into it, I mean, literally in the span of the 2 weeks, like Godzilla -1 has debuted in theaters, already reaching $52 million globally. Now, that may not seem like much over here, but the denomination of currency between America and Japan is fairly different. It's already reached 1 billion yen over there in Japan. So they done made they motherfucking money, which is usually what Godzilla does.
Right.
Then you pretty much have Monarch Legacy of Monsters that's on Apple TV right now. And then you have the trailer that pretty much came out just recently, and I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to watch it. Family, wow, Vin Diesel.
There you go, Ralphie.
Andre,
thank you, Andre.
Don't fall for the school.
It's happening.
No, we are not.
We're on the way.
We are not doing this shit.
Family.
but the instrumental for everybody here in the panel. I mean, you have to come to the realization. Everything that we know and love, whether it's been Gundam, Power Rangers, the instrumentation of the origin of the culture and pretty much this genre, Takahatsu, kaijus, mechs, all derivative of one character, Godzilla, 1954. So he is the essential kaiju. So Pacific Rim, anything that I'm pretty sure like people were like foaming at the bit when Pacific Rim came out. Awesome fucking movie. I love it. It's like I can't even say it's a guilty pleasure because it's a great fucking film. Guillermo del Toro did his thing.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at the stuff that you've watched as a kid, whether it's been any of those types, you got to come back to reality and realize that pretty much Godzilla is the start of this shit.
Yep.
You can say Cloverfield too.
Yeah, Cloverfield. Yeah,
you can say that too.
That wasn't bad either. I like Cloverfield.
I like Cloverfield.
It was a guilty pleasure of mine. I did like Cloverfield.
Yeah, it was dope.
Now, do y'all remember Godzilla Legacy of Monsters?
What
that came out?
Yes.
That was 2019.
Okay.
And then there was what's his name? Quicksilver. The original Quicksilver was in
Godzilla
in 2014.
The first one. Yeah.
Yep. And I could take us back even further because Matthew Broderick and was in 1998's Godzilla.
That stinks.
Great film.
That stinks.
Great film.
That hurt my soul. Do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That hurt my soul because look, I grew up with Godzilla, bro. This motherfucker Godzilla was fighting monsters that they were like giant worms, and like it was anything. It was nothing. I'm just used to Godzilla. That shit was too Americanized. Crazy. They wanted these humans to be the hero. No, Godzilla's the hero. Godzilla don't even like us, but he's the hero.
I'm about to defend that Godzilla. That Godzilla.
And then they had the song with Puff, right? Then they had the song with Puff. That song stinks.
Did I find this in the car the other day?
The song, look. Jorge is on it. Jorge's on it. It stinks. The song stinks. The movie stinks. It stinks. Ralphie, the time is yours.
I knew that was coming.
I'm not gonna go ahead and just trash that guy.
At some point in time in 1998, for some reason, Sean Puffy Combs linked up with Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin and did a cover of what was it, Stairway to Heaven or something like that, the beginning of Stairway to Heaven, to make Come
no
With
justice.
Me.
None.
And my God.
Nope. Wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the McDonald's cups or whatever the shit that
was fire.
I wasn't feeling none of that shit.
See what I'm saying?
Time period. Listen, it was a time period when they just came out with bullshit. This Godzilla movie, the fucking what was the movie that they the asteroid was coming, the
Armageddon.
Yeah, shitty. There was just shitty movies coming out at that time. And there was another one. Wasn't there another like real ending movie where Morgan Freeman was the president? Shitty. It was just shitty films.
You talking about White House?
He's talking about Deep Impact.
It was a bunch of shitty films that were coming out around that time period.
Yeah, that was Deep Impact.
Deep Impact is a classic.
Shitty. Shitty. It was a lot of shit.
Austin Powers came out in 98, I think. The first one, right, James? Or
yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Ralphie.
So you're gonna say Wild Wild?
You're
gonna say Wild Wild West is a horrible movie? You gonna say Wild Wild West is a horrible movie?
That movie stinks.
Wild West.
That movie stinks. It stinks.
Don't you dare! No, get out. All right.
Oh man,
you know that was ass.
Super ass.
And the sound.
That shit was filled with steroids. That's how much ass it was. There's a lot of ass in Wild Wild West.
Yo, but check this out.
Anyway,
I mean, regardless
Godzilla.
regardless of how much we love comics, Godzilla had his own rogue gallery.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. Worms, giant worms with webs. All kinds of shit.
Godzilla had his own rogue gallery. He had Gigan. He had King Ghidorah. He had Mothra. He had Rodan. He had Mecha Godzilla. He had Epirus. He had Godzilla. He had spawns. He had Godzilla Jr. and he had Son of Godzilla. So he had two kids.
Yes. Who was he fucking though? Who was Godzilla fucking?
A volcano.
What?
That's what
Who was he fucking? I never saw the mom. I never saw the mom, Joe.
Do we not watch Dave Chappelle?
Who was he fucking?
Because he was asexual.
Yo.
He was asexual.
Yeah.
Did you not get the reference? He fucks volcanoes. That's how he makes his babies.
That skit is so funny. Wizard on the big snake. There ain't no snake, baby.
Oh my god!
But that's the thing. Even they in Chappelle's show, there's Godzilla references.
love
That
Godzilla.
shows you how much of a pop culture icon, literally a character from Japan, which I could say is probably the best, greatest import, rather than sushi is to Japan.
And Dragon Ball.
Stop.
Yes, thank you. Oh my! What is this? What is happening today?
This is the thing.
What is happening?
God damn it! I gotta put my foot down. 1954
Oh yeah, yeah.
to Dragon Ball. What is that? 96? 1996?
Astro Boy came out.
Span of greatness.
Yo.
Span of greatness.
This is what we have to understand. I realize that anime and manga have taken over the minds of a lot of our young adults and Americans that are in this country, and it pretty much has subsided their vocabulary nonstop. I mean, they're showing up the shows at Comic-Con, which is all about comic books, in anime gear. I mean, there's Anime New York for you, and you are showing up in my shit with that on. You realize all your shit's over here.
Yo, let me tell you how much I love Godzilla, bro. So in 1989,
Okay.
Hamilton Mall, right?
Okay.
Yes, Hamilton Mall in Jersey. If whoever's watching this, South Jersey, by Atlantic City. So Hamilton Mall. What was the West Coast video, right?
Yeah.
West Coast video.
Or Sun Coast video.
Sun Coast video. Yes. So I was in there, right? In there with my parents. And, you know, I love Transformers the movie, right? But I didn't have my own copy. So, but they also had a Godzilla. Godzilla toy was fucking huge. So I wanted both. So I was with my parents, and they was being cheap. And it was like, you can only have one or the other. Now, mind you, I craved for my own copy of Transformers the movie. But this fucking Godzilla toy was so dope. So dope. I'm 8 years old. So dope. Had to have the Godzilla toy, bro. It is. I wish I still had it because it was just it was the details, like everything about it. I had that toy for years. I don't know where's that, but I had that toy for years. It was huge, and it fucked all my toys up.
I'll give
G.I.
you
Joes, the Transformers, the Thundercats, the Voltron. Nobody could beat him.
Nobody could beat him because he's too fucking big.
Too fucking big.
And he absorbs radiation.
Too fucking big.
And people try to drop nuclear bombs on him thinking they're going to destroy him. He only regenerates his powers. He absorbs fucking radiation, and he gets bigger.
He's too OP, bro. They in the 1950s.
That part.
Absolutely OP.
Superman.
He's OP. He killed my Sergeant Slaughter, my Sergeant Slaughter G.I. Joe at least 50 times.
Here's the one thing the American movies haven't even gotten right yet. Godzilla can fucking fly.
Yes.
With his tail.
Yes.
He drop kicks motherfuckers from his tail like a kangaroo.
Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
I'm trying to say, look, there's even another pop culture reference for those of us that are young enough to know. The Air Zooms came out by Charles Barkley, and it was literally a classic commercial where Charles Barkley had to battle Godzilla in the middle of New York City. I'm here to tell you,
the memories.
Godzilla is a part of all of our DNA.
Yes.
You know, so when we're bringing this up as far as like not only because of a pop culture reference, but the fact that he is just indated into the memory and the fibers of our brains because he has been that much exclusive. Like he might even be your grandfather's favorite fucking character. Like that's how relevant he is.
Yeah, I mean, you can even take it to another section.
Way before 94.
You can even take it to another section because, again, Godzilla makes references also in the car culture for those that know. But, like, Nissan's GTR is really called Godzilla. Like, that's the Godzilla of the automotive. It's the most powerful machine out there. So, for those that didn't know, these three, get yourself an R34. You're
you know what?
Fast and Furious.
Your Fast and Furious references. Look, yep, I knew that was coming.
It's going. It's going.
Yep.
I'm manifesting this right now.
Yes.
Your engine.
I'm not going to take this from y'all. This
the Fast series keeps evolving. It keeps evolving. So what's going to happen is we're going to have this Kong and Godzilla team up. Right, and then the post-credit scene will be Dom pulling up in some American muscle, and everything fades to black.
All right,
I'm trying to tell you.
I pray and hope not.
It's happening. It's happening. That's when John Cena comes back.
Look, I will tell John Cena. No. No. Put the foot down. No. No pro wrestlers and any of this shit. Okay. The last thing I want is look. The Rock tried to do a King Kong movie called Rampage, and that shit was an old video game, and that was ass.
Super ass. I'm mad I watched that whole film.
You know what I'm saying? So he's tried the MonsterVerse. Him and his big ass trying to hold a fucking helicopter. We don't need this.
Yeah, he had the albino Kong. That's
exactly.
Albino Kong.
Right. A light-skinned ape.
Yeah.
Hey,
not the same. Not the same.
Ralphie, don't agree with that. Okay, that was a bad reference.
Like music.
All right.
So did you hit the button my mistake? I'm going to take a podcast. Hit the button my mistake. All right.
Proud of you, Jorge.
But to take in the premise of these movies, because they're all completely different. Like you're looking at these and thinking, okay, when you think of a Godzilla movie, you're totally going to get action. We get that.
All I want.
And you don't want the humans involved. But in essence, in basically Monarch Legacy of Monsters, the entire movie is about the covert missions of a group of people that are monitoring giant monsters, titans, because Godzilla has destroyed the city. And pretty much because of the nuclear activity that's been happening around the earth due to the manufacturing of uranium, titans have now resurfaced. So this is kind of like the American standby of it. They try to put a little bit of plot and detail involved. They put Kurt Russell in there. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, who's the most classic American actor that we can get for like a monster show? It was fucking Kurt Russell. You know,
there's her love story in there, right?
Kurt Russell, Fast series. I'm trying to tell you, the connection already laid out.
Buddy, it's
stop it.
It's there.
It's the seeds. The seeds are being planted.
They're playing chess, not checkers.
Wait.
Exactly.
All right. Look, I'm gonna play along for a second. Does that mean that all the Tokyo Drift characters are going to arrive like out of nowhere? Is Bow Wow coming?
No, they was only a movie away. It was only in like the last film or the film before, one or the other. Like when they flew to space. When they flew to space, it was a movie before.
You got Andre involved.
So they'll be back.
Tyrese running through a building that's collapsing. John Cena pulls up in his muscle car and rescues him before the building collapses because why?
Dre's on this
shit.
Rock
is on King Kong and Vin is on Godzilla. All right.
Andre, you get a pen and paper. You're writing the script.
All right.
You are writing the script, buddy.
So Kurt Russell's already there.
No. Andre, I'm gonna select that you just keep your money and get the church on Sunday. Put all your money in the collection plate.
Listen, because Kurt Russell is already there. So the post-credit scene, all right, scrap Vin Diesel showing up. It's going to be that they find out that he's actually Mr. Nobody.
Oh my God!
And then everybody in the crowd will be like,
Jason Momoa is Mechagodzilla.
Family.
We're at a point of no return, man. I'm telling you, we're down 3 weeks.
You've lost
I've lost the show.
It's gone.
It's totally gone.
It's happening.
But the fact that they can come up with these scenarios based on a Godzilla flick just shows you the staying power of this pop culture icon over the decades. It feels like anything can work, except that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, don't go the 98 route, man. That's oh my God.
Well, that's the thing. I think that was the obvious thing to get wrong. The one thing that Godzilla is about a path of fucking destruction. You're in his way.
Right.
You're in his way.
You're in his way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he arrives on land, skyscraper in front of him. He moves it out of his way. He might kill about good 1,000 people. It's in his way. Everything is much.
Where's he going?
Huh?
Where's he going? That's the thing.
But that's the thing. He's not going anywhere because he follows a singular path. He just literally like loops in every good 50 years to resurface. He goes to a hibernation like a fucking bear in the ocean. And then when he resurfaces, he's just like, you know what? I feel like fucking some shit up. I'm very angry. I haven't eaten and I gotta kill some shit.
Yeah.
I'm very confused on his diet. Like, what does this?
That's true, but his diet is radiation. That's the thing. It's not like he eats flesh. So like this is the thing. It's always like this. He supposedly shrinks to a giant creature fractor, which is kind of like just a big dinosaur. Then all of a sudden humans start fucking around, which is kind of like the premise for Godzilla -1. So it starts in 1945 at the end of World War II, and literally the bombing campaigns that happen over Japan wake his ass up. And he's just like, yo, I've been asleep. Why are y'all waking me up? And he proceeds to go to Japan and tears shit down. Like the U.S. gets involved, they involve Japan in it. They be like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. We bombed y'all and shit. But there's this big fucking creature in the middle of the fucking Pacific right now. Could y'all help us out?
Do you bring more bombs?
And they're like, sure. But they're all getting fucking annihilated.
Oh, yeah. I fucking remember now. That shit's all coming back to me.
Yeah, so literally like he's just hopping into Japan, and then all of a sudden, because like we're talking about 1945, so there's kamikaze pilots, you know, so like somebody's got to like fucking just try to like take one for the team and end Godzilla. But the thing is, you can't kill Godzilla, because even if you do blow him up, the amount of radiation that's in his body, he regenerates because he's a fucking lizard.
He's a lizard. So
he's a lizard.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can say about the American adaptations is that they added the Titanverse, that basically there's an underbelly underneath the entire Earth where there's not only just Godzilla and King Kong, but there's like a plethora of fucking monsters.
Yeah, it's a imaginary version of Hollow Earth.
Right. Literally Journey to the Center of the Earth, like that type of shit. So when Godzilla Legacy of the Monsters came out, it was like the introduction of all Godzilla's greatest rogue gallery, and how they were all like, some of them were synced, some of them were friends of his, like Mothra and everything like that, and some of them were just like shitheads, like Rodan and the rest of those cats. And that was a cool ass fucking show, because it showed the destruction of not only just him, but his entire rogue gallery in the process. You know, and they haven't even introduced most of these motherfuckers. So in this new Godzilla King Kong trailer, you realize that King Kong has like a King Kong Jr. But the thing is now the ultimate villain is that there's an entire Kong empire that Kong don't know about, and he's about to get his ass whooped by a bigger fucking monkey.
Exactly. And that's where the team up happens.
That's where the team up happens. And did I see King Kong with a fucking infinity gauntlet in that trailer?
Yeah, I'm really confused.
I saw a gold. Who built that shit?
Exactly, because it wasn't Kong.
No, I'm pretty sure that Kong wasn't a blacksmith.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why does he have that?
Like, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Godzilla got long ass fucking arms. What happened to the baby shits?
T-Rex arms?
Like, this motherfucker's running full speed.
Right, mutation.
Or because remember maybe it could have been the last battle. You know, he got his weight up afterwards. He realized what was happening, got his weight up. Now he got a little bit of arms.
Let me tell you,
bought himself a Bowflex and boom.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That last Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla whooped the shit out of King Kong.
Boom.
As he should.
Pay-per-view.
As he should. Word.
As he should. He did whip his ass, and as he should.
Word, because if you remember the movie, the only time I think King Kong got a shot off was on the top of that aircraft carrier where he gave him the one.
Yep. this shit was like that shit was like an old Mike Tyson fight. Like it was completely one-sided.
I'm like, did this motherfucker just snuff a dinosaur? What the fuck is this?
Completely one-sided.
When they went to Japan,
Kong almost died.
Yeah, like he's stepping on his chest, and he's like, "Bro, you better submit."
Exactly.
Or I breathed on your ass.
Almost died. Kong didn't almost make it, bro.
He was like, "All right, man.
You got it.
You got it. Nah, you got it, man. Chill out. Time out."
Was any of y'all ad-libbing the entire time during that whole fight?
Bro,
I was ad-libbing.
if there was dialogue, that was the dialogue.
Yo,
chill out, bro. Come on, man.
Nah,
you gotta do a voiceover of that whole fight. We gotta do a whole voiceover of that whole fight.
With it.
I'm not gonna have you stomping on my chest. I got asthma, nigga. Oh, I got bronchitis.
You brought this to yourself.
I stand on business. Bam.
We gotta do a whole voiceover of that whole fight.
Humans trapped me on an island for fucking 20 years, dog. Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
You throwing knives at me now on your chest. Your chest.
Bro. It was some wild shit.
It was ill, man. Like,
but you know what I'm saying?
it should have been called Kong Tries to Fight Godzilla. That's what it should be called.
Rise.
Kong puts up a good effort.
That part.
I don't even want to say a good fight. He put up some good effort.
Word.
Completely one-sided.
Buddy.
Completely one-sided. But the thing is, like, that's it in a nutshell. It's like you just put a couple fight scenes in there, have them destroy some shit, and that's the movie.
Yeah, it was too much. See, it went like a lot of those movies go the Transformers route where you want to add the human element in it. Like, I don't care when it comes to like monsters and giant robots and all kinds of shit. I don't care about the connections with the human. Like, yeah, it's cool to have them in it. Like, yeah, but let's not focus on that. I'm trying. Give me some more origins of these monsters.
That's absolutely right.
I want to know more about where they come from.
But how do you
more
get
details?
there?
Give me a human
How do you get
that knows everything about them and explains it to me.
No.
Basically, no.
You're actually on the money because there should be no inclusion of any Fast and the Furious franchise. We don't need no humans involved in this shit.
See, look,
Bro, here you go. You see, you set him up.
Look what you're trying to do.
You're
trying to
you
keep
set
the
him up.
Fast
You
series
set
out
him
of here,
up.
and it's not happening.
You set
I'm
him
just
up.
saying.
Kurt Russell is already planting seeds as we speak.
God, stop.
I'm weird.
But look, and
the
Tyrese was
aspect of
a bullshit artist in the Transformer movies.
the aspect of the
He was collecting a
human.
check.
Okay,
He
the
collected a
aspect of the
check.
humans being a part of this is so that it can get us to somewhere. It's like I don't want to watch a movie for about an hour and 15 because there's no dialect. Yeah, you're destroying stuff, but then what's the point? It's just an hour and 15. At that point.
Untrue,
But-
because that was the Godzilla show. That was the Godzilla shows when I was growing up.
But that's a
Ain't
show.
that much?
You're trying to
All I
do
was look
it's
at
a
Godzilla.
movie.
That's all I heard. That's all I remember. I watched that shit in black and white. Then I watched it when they put it in color. Like, I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't much dialogue, dog. I didn't need all that. Godzilla was just fucking shit up. Planes, fuck them planes. Knocking shit down. Fuck that. I have a son. I got another son. That's the show.
That's the show.
That's so.
Swatting
My bad.
planes. You hear him swatting
My
planes.
bad.
He treating planes like flies. It's like, oh, y'all niggas got infestation around here, dog.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need humans.
Right, and you don't need Tyrese. Ejecto seat, cuz.
Nah, we need that.
Okay. You know, we need that.
We
We
need that.
need that.
But we don't need the focus.
gotta
on
hit that
humans. Like,
button.
they gotta be part of the story, and I'm cool with that. But when you take, we were just talking about the film from like 2019 or whatever year that was. Like, they had it was too much focus on them. Where when I see a Godzilla or Kong film, like, I'm focused on them. That's why I'm coming to see that. Like, you need now if it's a true action movie and we got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dolph Lundgren, all right, we can focus on the humans then. But if we got Kong and we got Godzilla, I need more of that. Don't just give me a fight where it's completely one-sided. Like, let me see how they both got to that point. Let me see Kong fuck some shit up. Let me see Godzilla fuck some shit up. And then they just so happen to bump into each other.
I'm curious
And
at how
then Godzilla whips his ass.
I'm curious at how they piece this up because Godzilla beating the shit out of King Kong in the last movie. Kong gonna be like, you know what? I can't fight this motherfucker alone because there's way too many big fucking apes around here. Let me go get my homie real quick. The dude bust my ass. You know, like it's like Craig going to get Debo to go fight some motherfuckers.
That part.
Listen, the shit is Rocky 3, bro. It's look, Rocky couldn't beat Clubber, right? Couldn't beat Clubber. Who's the one nigga that can help him? Apollo Creed, bro. Godzilla is Apollo Creed, and they're gonna go run on the beach together, right? They're gonna train, they're gonna spar, right? They're gonna run on the beach.
Look, it's just training montage.
And then they're gonna spring into action.
That's
I'm
how
trying
you
to tell you.
That's how
Kong's
you
not
get his
gonna be able to
Infinity
fight his
Gauntlet.
army. Kong's trying to protect his son that he has no idea that his son was around. The mom hit him up 7 months later, was like, "Hey, I'm pregnant." He's like, "Oh shit, I got a son."
He visits his son.
Test. And he waited until he got the test. And then when he got the test, he met the son. He's like, "Oh shit, I need Godzilla. They whipped my ass. I need some help." I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It's
Godzilla
funny,
is Apollo Creed. King Kong is Rocky. This is
and
Rocky
the new
3.
villain is Rocky 3.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And,
It's funny
and that leader of all the other Kongs and shit.
Scar King.
That's Clubber Lang.
That's Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang.
Look, I love how you gave the Rocky 3 reference. So I'm just gonna put it out there like this. And this is be short. Rocky couldn't beat up no niggas, so he went and got a nigga that could beat up some niggas.
Exactly.
It's a, I can't beat up no niggas. You gotta help me out.
Hell yeah.
My boy comes out. He say, "I got this. Don't even worry about it."
You the only nigga I beat, so you gotta help me.
I need some help.
Then James Brown singing the intro.
Bro, wait, we didn't even get to Rocky 4 yet. So when Godzilla and Kong defeat this menace, the sequel we'll get the Dolph Lundgren character, the Ivan Drago character.
It's gonna be a rough.
Kills Godzilla, bro. It kills Godzilla.
No.
Oh, that's
Kills Godzilla. It's gonna be another.
Godzilla.
It's gonna be you. Look, we had a different. Listen. We got another Kong type character in the movie coming up, right?
Right.
You're gonna get
Godzilla. The
you're
humans
gonna get
build out
Godzilla type character that
New
fucks
Mechagodzilla.
Godzilla up, bro. And then Rocky, aka Kong, has to
He has a whole
avenge
army
his
of
death.
apes.
He's gonna grow a Rocky 4 beard, right? He's gonna train in Russia in the snow. He's gonna be carrying logs and shit. And then we're gonna have him overcome Ivan Drago in the sequel, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they're laying it out. Meanwhile, Vin Diesel, right? Vin Diesel, all right, is leading the Fast and the Furious family to go recover Kong's son, because Kong's son in that sequel is going to get kidnapped. And Vin Diesel is going to lead his team to go get Kong's son. Bro, I need to get hired. Somebody needs to. I'm going to write this movie. Get off this podcast.
How did you write the
script.
screenplay to this shit?
I'm going to start working on the script.
Unfortunately, this movie is going to have to cost at least $20 billion.
We got it.
All the actors.
We got it.
But the amount of CGI combined is going to be fucking bananas. It was like, where the fuck did King Kong get an Infinity Gauntlet? It was like, well, he asked Thanos. He was like, yo, I can't beat these niggas on my own.
Like, thank you, Dre.
No,
we need somebody to step in for James Brown because he's gone, right? He's gone. He's not coming back.
Right?
So we need someone to step in for the James Brown character. So who out there? What artists are we gonna put in James Brown's? Because we need somebody in that Coming to America song type role, someone that can get the people going.
Oh my God, you gonna get Usher?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Nah.
That's not gonna work.
I feel like
he's too sentimental.
Bruno
He
Mars?
needs somebody with energy. Someone with energy.
I don't know. I don't have anybody for you.
Flavor Flav, bro. I'm tired. He has the energy to do it.
And
imagine him coming out from under the cave, right? Coming in the cave. And he's coming from under the cave.
Yeah,
doing his own rendition of Coming to America.
Oh my God.
Flavor
Just because
Flav.
you've seen him sing the national anthem recently.
With a big ass clock
No.
hanging around his neck.
All right. You lost me there.
What time we got, folks?
You see, you almost ended it. But
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. He done wrote the screenplay, injected way too many barriers and way too many movies into the movie. This is gonna be Godzilla Rocco versus King Kala Creed and the Furious Gang and Posse.
Dog, the training montage is going to be phenomenal.
I hope and pray to God that I don't see Godzilla training.
Yo, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. There's definitely gonna be some type of montage.
Like that motherfucker shooting
It's
atomic
like it's
weapons
already
at
kind of
mountains.
designed for it.
Bring Puffy back to do the sound.
That
No,
part,
absolutely
Puff
not.
got his own
Puff got
problems.
problems.
He got
Yeah, I
his
was
own
gonna say,
problems.
ooh.
Shit is
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
down on the Puff Daddy.
Whoa, killer.
No.
Whoa,
Yeah.
killer.
Come with me, right to jail, motherfucker.
And send out of court.
Everything's coming out.
Oh my God. All right, look. I will say this about this about the show and the staying power of this character. It obviously is seen. Look, you can literally see how the way they fucking crafted this shit from just basically nothing. That Godzilla has a staying power to be here for 7 decades because you can literally ignite him and intercept him in any type of franchise, and it just turns out to be that good, including maybe a Fast and the Furious or Rocky 3.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here, Fact.
For everybody here at the Party Nerds podcast, I'm very sorry for what has happened today. We have gone, we blown 4 tires and our brakes went, and we went completely into the delves of darkness. Couldn't even talk about the
that space
like we wanted to.
with
But
a
you know what?
Pontiac Fiero.
All I say is this: go see Godzilla -1. It goes and go watch Godzilla vs. Kong. If you don't realize an ape with bronchitis fighting a reptile with atomic breath, you will understand that this is beyond anything of your comprehension. Subscribe to the Party Nerds. We are here every single Monday on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. You got Haas, Ralphie. Haas is now going to be a screenplay designer. You know,
yes,
he's
I'm going to work on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Immediately.
Dinosaurs, muscle cars, and boxing. You don't need tires. We got family.
Andre, pack your bags. You're on the way
today, Andre.
We don't need
tires. We got family.
Why did I write notes? Why did I write notes?
Dre, I need you to co-wrote the script with me. All right, we are going to work on this together. And we're gonna get an Oscar.
So for myself, Facts, Ralphie, Haas, Jorge, Party Nerds Podcast. See us every Monday on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. We'll see you next week. Party
John Cena's
Nerds
coming back.
Yeah.
John Cena's coming back.